Good evening, everybody. And guess what? Good morning to you people in the morning when the futures are doing what they're doing. We are trading the E-mini NASDAQ 100 futures. You can make a lot of money. You can make a lot of money in the ES, which we do. What we have is an ascending triangle. It's coming up to the top. Resistance 1 is going to be there. Resistance 2 would be right up here. And then I'll even take it further so that everybody can understand how to trade futures. Futures hedges portfolios, and what it does is it gives you the opportunity to make money in that market, especially what a big down day it was today. And it was. And listen, we have a 35 handle right now in the NQ 100. Yes, we do. And the symbol, just so everybody knows, it's a NASDAQ 100. It's a 30-minute chart. There's the first resistance, and we're going to come up. I'll even draw another trend line. And we're going to take a look and see what kind of bounce back we get. Because this market in the last couple of days is not in a bull run, but more rather in a bear raid. And when you go up and you hit resistance, you're going to sell off. And when you come down and you hit support, like right here, where this candle is in the futures market on the NQ, the S&P futures are doing quite well. But just let me tell you one thing. They started out well last night, too. And they were up 85, 100 points, and then they got crashed. We don't know exactly what's going to happen throughout the middle of the night. But what we do use is the futures market to give us a directional trend as to where stocks will hit the bottom end at support and then sell into resistance. That is what we do. That is what we do best. That is what we will continue to do. What is bullish about this new candle, which is a 30-minute. So we're going on a 30-minute. It's at the high of that one. Now we're going to see if we can travel up here, there, and there is another trend line that has to go in there. And that would be exactly right there. So there are different pockets and wider pockets and shorter pockets, but that is the upside move. If this bull is going to return to the market, I will tell you as a futures trader that the equity market gaps up when the futures go up. You must listen, and you must listen now, because this market, these futures, at a lousy 40 points is nothing compared to the down days. And there you can see it. Now, if I put this chart right here on a 60-day, which I'm going to do, you'll see on the hourly chart what it looks like. It's way down here, but nonetheless, I drew the trend lines, and they're perfect. They're hand driven, and let me tell you, that's going to be it. So I'm telling all traders as of now that the bounce in the futures market is not 100% of equal value or less value than the downside in the futures that we had experienced today and last night, overnight. Because when I go back and I look at the daily bar and I look at the daily collapse right there to the bottom, and we already mapped out the support there on the daily, and we did. And this is how equities are going to open up, and no one's going to stop it. There's the 30-minute. He's working his way up above the previous 30-minute bar, and we're going to roll up. And I can tell you right now, for this bull to be back in control, the NQ NASDAQ 100 futures have got to travel up above 150 points to set that gap up, open higher. If it doesn't do it, you must listen, because it's just going to hit resistance and come down. That's it. And that's how volatility works. And this is in the NQ100 futures market. As a master futures trader, we know what directional price movement is and how they move, whether you like it or not. And resistance and the upside, I'm telling everyone that right now I need to see an upside of at least 180 points. 180 points in the NQ futures that trade 24 hours a day. And we use it, we teach you what to do with it, how to use it, how to make the points going up. We're long right now. That's why we're doing the video. It's here, it's now. Support, resistance will be what it is. And welcome to everybody, because you're going to surrender to what resistance channels are, price channels and volume channels, all of that. And if you don't, it will break you in. So just remember, the trend is down, not up. We're up 48 points right now in the NQ futures, in the cash market, and those are the trend lines, and that is what we're working with. And that will set the stage for tomorrow's trading. Oh, yes, it will. Okay? And if you want to learn more, sign up for the free 5-day trial. We have managers that are willing to deal with you. They're on the sidelines. Once you sign up, I'll throw you off to one of them, and then you're on your way. Because I can tell you I'm quite busy, as you can see. And these are the trend lines. Here, I'll put one more trend line in there so that everybody understands at this point in time what the meaning of this market is, whether you like it or not. And there's another trend line that goes right there. Bam. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. And I'll put one more on here. And I'm hand drawing all of them free for everyone. I don't need all that crackpot stuff. So we'll go to well, after you've been doing it for 35 years, I guess you ought to do it. There's another trend line that goes right there, and there's the resistance channel. That is an ascending triangle waiting to happen. But does it happen? We're up only 52 points. This is how the U.S. markets and the stocks that trade in the NASDAQ 100, the big gainers, large cap, all of them alike, everyone alike. And once again, if you need money to trade with, we can handle that, and we will. And trading capital will fund your account. No capital deposit to get funded, because there isn't, to get the money. So sign up for that, because that will give you the opportunity. You're probably watching a video. If you do not have capital, don't worry. We have plenty of it available for who? You.